Hi everyone, it's me Lali. How are you guys? I hope you guys are all okay. Today, I am going to share you how I live my life here in Manhattan, New York, on a day-to-day basis. How it's like more of a day in my life. Living in a city is hard, like when you're alone, you live in the city is hard. But living in Manhattan, New York is doubly hard. It's one of the most iconic city in the world. And yeah, the life is really fast-paced, like really fast. Like I feel like 24 hours is not enough from your work, ordering your food, your groceries, like that. It's really, really fast. And guys, I love the hustle and bustle in Manhattan. That's why I've been living here for 5 years, and I am consciously loving it. Like New York brought the best in me. Like I had businesses and everything. Like I feel like in this city, I feel more productive. And first of all, disclaimer: I am not an advisor. So it depends on you guys if you really want to follow my daily routine here in Manhattan, New York. And it's not easy actually, but I would appreciate if you guys, can learn something from me. So guys, without further ado, let's start. Number one, make sure you have a very good sleep. Sleep is very important. At least I sleep like 7 to 8 hours a day, or it could be 9 hours. It's okay too. So like I make sure that I completed this sleep, so I am full of energy, re-energized, and fully rested. So I am ready for the next stress and everything. So I am so ready, and yeah. So make sure I make sure I have 7 to 8 hours sleep, and yeah, I alarm my phone at 7 o'clock. And I have two phones actually. One is for my editing my vlog. One is the one that with telecom line, like the AT&T Telemo, where my friends call, where my business calls, that's my other phone. That one that I get calls or notification, I make sure I put that on my living room, and I put my alarm at 7 o'clock. While my other phone, I use it for my music, meditation music, minimalism music that makes me so relaxed. So since I live alone, guys, I cannot sleep without music, or like the Zen music, spa, rainforest, something like that. I enjoy all of those while sleeping or before I sleep. They make me feel like sleepy and relaxed and calm. I just say like, thank you Jesus for another day. Thank you for this blessing, and I'm still alive. Because you know what, guys, every day that we wake up, it's a miracle. Like we could just not wake up or have nightmares. But I am very grateful that God gave me another day to spend and to enjoy. As soon as I get up, I pray and meditate 10 to 15 minutes, or sometimes when I'm lazy, 5 minutes. So yeah, and then I'll get up. The second is I will fix my bed. I don't eat breakfast. I prepare my espresso with almond milk, and then I don't buy coffee anymore in Starbucks. While it's brewing, I go back to my bedroom, I fix my bed, and I make sure I fix my bed, my beddings, my pillows, my blanket. I fix it, because for me, if I don't do that, I feel like I cannot move on and I cannot do another task. And don't judge me, guys, when I wake up. I drink my coffee right away. I don't brush my teeth. Why? I brush after. I don't brush my teeth because I don't like the taste of my coffee or tea with a mint taste on it. I don't enjoy it. I feel like I am swallowing, toothpaste. So what I do is like I drink my coffee first or tea in the morning, depends on my mood, and I don't put sugar in it. And then so after had my coffee, I don't check my phone yet. So I take a walk. So I love to walk in Hudson River Park. From Hudson River Park, going to the Vessel, and I will go around back. I love the smell. The smell of the Hudson River, like it's a combination of fresh water and salt, and it's very therapeutic. I love Intrepid, seeing this ship, the fighter ship there. It's now a museum. I love walking there, like having the fresh air when there's not a lot of people. Like I cannot jump right away into another job or whatever. When I just woke up, I need to calm myself down and then drink a lot of, water, take fresh air, make sure like aside from coffee, I drink 1 glass of water. And then I walk 15 to 25 minutes. Though usually those are my routines. Sometimes I go Central Park. Sometimes I go on other parks. I love different places to walk in the morning. And then after that, I go back home. And then that's the time I take shower. Yeah, so I take hot and cold, so I get awake. And then, I prepare myself. That's where the toothbrushing comes. I brush my teeth, moisturizer on the face. Usually now, I am working at home. So since I work at home, I don't put makeup on. I just put moisturizer in my face, And then, I brush my teeth. I comb my hair, I just prepare. And then, when I was walking, I don't think anything. What should I do for today? I don't worry about the job that I have yet to do for the day. I just relax, calm down. I want a peace of mind. I want my day to start with a peace of mind and relax and chill, like while getting energy from the Hudson River and getting fresh oxygen, get my blood pump while walking, I think like it's 2 to 3 miles walk. I don't know if it's a long walk, but I love walking in Manhattan. I never had a car here in Manhattan for the past five years, So after I prepare, that's the only time I check my schedule for the day. So usually this schedule of the day, I do this the night before. That's around like until 9 o'clock. Like I wake up 7, I walk until 8, I take a shower. So around 9 o'clock, I am ready. So around like 9 to 1, I usually work, and I make sure that the most important things that I have to do for that day, that's the time that I allot myself. Like for example, I have to call somebody, which is very important, that like would turn into money. I check my emails, I check my investments, I check my email, like some people like sending me endorsements, and also I call my people I help for content creating, for their social media, for YouTube. As a lot of you guys know, you thought I'm a vlogger and influencer. I do a lot of things. I have like around 5 to 6 side hustles, like platform to earn money, and then and then I invest them into different channels, also into different platforms and portfolios. I call them like, hey, how are you, blah blah blah. I help people how to get monetized on YouTube. I had my YouTube monetized in 6 months. Like I just started last year and I got it monetized in 6 months. I help them, and then also the social media, and then the companies that I endorse, and then I have this email that proposals and everything about the discount code and everything. These are 9 to 1. These are very important to me. Like I turn off my notification for WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, everything. All notification is off except my email, my call, and my texts. YouTube, of course, notifications. So these are the things I do from 9 to 1. I make sure that I still have a lot of energy. And so, for example, it's very stressful. And these are the very important things that I really have to do for that day. Okay, so because when you have a fresh mind, when you have a lot of energy, you can be productive, you're still so positive, but when you do it in the end of the day, then you're kind of stressed and you're not productive, and people that you talk to, like they know that you are not in the mood, they know that you are not in good condition, you know what I mean? So that's what I do. I make sure that 9 to 1 are the most important things that I have to do, and then 1 o'clock until 2:30 in the afternoon. So 2 things. To be honest, I am not a fan of meal prepping. I like to cook my food, but I prepare them the night before. You know, like I saute, for example, pasta al pesto or pad thai. You know, I prepared the noodles already. I just going to saute them quick, like 5 to 10 minutes. I eat, and then, you know, drink a lot of water, and then after that, if I have time, I walk again. I take a walk. I'm very nice to myself, you know, like I feel like after all the stress, I talk to these people and businesses and emails and everything, and then some emails that didn't reply to me, you know, I feel like sad, I feel bad, but you know, like, thanks, you know, it is what it is. You know, I cannot change people, you know, like, if they don't want the business with me, if they don't want me, that's so fine, that's so okay, guys. So yeah, so if I get stressed 9 to 1, I take a walk again. My favorite walk would be Times Square, Hudson River Park, yeah, these are my favorite. The Vessel, these are my favorite places to walk, to take a break. Lunch break walk. I love to walk here during my break time on the midday. So it's called Hudson River Park, where I walk, I get fresh air. This is one of the best privileges on living in New York. Like when you get stressed and you need to unwind from your work, from your busy day of work, you can just, you know, can go to Hudson River area, which is the Hudson River Park, that as you can see on daytime, on lunch break, a lot of people taking their walk to de-stress. And also, like 10 blocks away from my place is Central Park, New York. So I apologize, guys, for the wind. So this is what I usually do on my midday to decompress, de-stress and relax. So when I go back to my apartment, I am ready to grind. Very nice to, you know, the fresh smell of the sea salt water. It's the river, but of course, I don't know if it's like seawater or brackish water, like combination of salt and fresh water. Yeah, it's very nice to live here in New York because we have a lot of choices. We have a lot of options to de-stress and not just, you know, stress ourselves working and working and working. It's very important for us to also, you know, take time, take a deep breath, relax, smell the fresh air from the water. Look at that, you know, and then the sun is there. And it's not just me doing this, like on lunchtime, a lot of people doing this. It is very important to stay fit and sane when it comes to yourself, you know, be nice to yourself. And then 2:30 to 6 p.m., I will go back to work at home. This time, I post pictures on my social media accounts. I make sure that I post at least 2 to 3 pictures with the companies I endorse, or also me personally, because the more visible you are on social media, especially on Instagram, by the way, it's Lali_Amante, the more you are visible in Instagram, not online every day. I mean, like, make sure that every day you have a content, picture, video, reels that you post on your social media. People, your followers get used to waiting for your post, like what is she wearing, what is she using now, is she using Goli products still, you know, like those stuff. Like, I don't do reviews on my social media, and I do reviews on my YouTube channel, but on my social media, for me, it's where the platform that I post the product that I use, or for example, like enjoying my morning walk from Manhattan, from Hudson River. So I make sure 2 to 3 contents or pictures or video I post on my social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Yeah, I make sure that I am visible to my followers, and usually I have followers that they message me that, you know, like, why you did not post today. By the way, guys, I apologize if I don't reply to your messages, especially on Instagram, because, like, for example, I get like 100 to like 50 to 100 messages every day, I read them one by one. But unfortunately, I cannot reply every day because my daytime or my time in New York is not enough. Actually, I wish I have like 26 hours to consume in New York, in Manhattan, and not 24 hours. So, but I read all of them and I'm very happy. I would like to thank you guys for sending me messages. Keep on sending me messages if you have any questions. So these are the things, you know, so like I edit my blogs, I conceptualize what concept should I shoot. For example, for one content, you have to think what you have to put in there. When you edit, you know, the words the words that you utter one by one, make sure it doesn't violate the rules and regulations of YouTube, you know, and a lot of things, a lot of factors. So it is not really easy. And then from there, I check from time to time also my investment, how are they doing? So yeah, and then that's it. So that's until 6 p.m. and then 6 p.m. to 7:30. I love walking, guys. So no, but from this time I check my phone till 7:30. This is the time that I start to check my phone, messages from my friends, from my family, requests from Instagram follower, from my subscribers, you know, like my friends in the Philippines. So like if it's very important that they want to know something, they want to call, I call them or I let them call me. And yeah, when it's not that important, I just read it and then like, you know, like I just put a heart, you know, like if they are not asking anything. So it saves my time, you know. Living in New York is really, really fast paced, and sometimes 24 hours is not enough. So I don't give attention to small, you know, to nonsense texts or messages. I'm sorry, guys. That's who I am. And yeah, but if you guys have any concerns or questions, just tell me what do you need and what do you want me to do. So yeah, so I'm definitely going to reply on those important messages. And then, so like that's 6 to 7:30. And then aside from that, usually I take a walk again, or I go to Central Park. I play beach volleyball until around 7:30, 8 p.m. I am very nice to myself. I see to it that I am nice to myself. Like this, so like be nice to yourself, you know, like because if you don't love yourself, who will love yourself, you know? So like especially the mental sanity, that, you know, it's really, really important. The mental health, because you know the pandemic started in America, in New York. New York is the epicenter of the coronavirus. Actually, you can check on my past or my previous blog last year, like I have like 5 tips how to stay sane and, you know, to have mental clarity during the pandemic. You guys should check that out. It helped me a lot to survive the pandemic in Manhattan here in New York. And yeah, so I make sure that I am mentally sane, physically fit. Yeah, around that time, 7:30 to 9:30, I cook my dinner, and then I eat, and then that's the time also that I prepare the food that I will cook the next day. I don't know, I have this palate that I want the food hot. I know if the food is, you know, like from microwave or something. Like I like also like the sound of it, like when I'm sauteing the noodles or frying rice, or, you know, something like that, or grilling shrimps. I like it a lot. I like cooking, so I like to eat my food fresh. I know people say like, but you cannot save time on those. Like, yeah, it only takes like 10 to 15 minutes to do it, because I prepare the food the next day, the ingredients and everything, the night before I cook the food. So after my dinner, I go take hot shower, and then make sure hot shower, you know, I refresh and before going back to sleep. So after taking shower, I go to my couch, 9:30 to 10:30, or sometimes 9:30 until 11. Yeah, so this is the time I relax, I meditate, or I just watch a lot of YouTube videos or Netflix. Usually on YouTube, I watch videos that I will learn. Now, what I am enjoying to watch is the minimalist, being on minimalistic journey. It's not easy for me, but you know, I started it. I am trying to dispose some of my items that I don't need here in my apartment, and it feels so good, you know. So like that's another story why I chose to be a minimalist while I'm here in the most iconic city in the world, And yeah, so there's a benefit in here until like I'm passing out and I am falling asleep. And then yeah, so I put my phone on alarm, and then I go to my bed. I make sure my television is off, and then I'm just listening to music until I pass out. So I sleep like 11:30, 12 until 7. Yeah, so around 7 hours of sleep is enough. I don't know, because maybe if I sleep 8 to 9, maybe I get DC. So yeah, guys, I just want to share you guys, and like, living here in Manhattan doesn't need to be stressful, and living here in Manhattan also requires self-pampering. So I know people says you have to work hard to reach for your goals and dreams, but I must say I have a successful life here. For 5 years I live alone. A lot of people doesn't know that I used to I have a business on Amazon. I'm a marketing person. I have my own product line on Amazon, and then I studied electrolysis. I put up my own hair removal company, which is Electrolysis by Lali. It's in the heart of Manhattan also. But during the pandemic, I decided to to close it down instead of losing money from the rental. And I can say that like, it's kind of like frustrating and depressing that I lost my business. But like, I always believe that God had plans for me. Everything happens for a reason, guys. So yeah, I focus on other marketing stuff and focus on my investment portfolios, and I focus on the future. And now also like like I'm on acting, so like a lot of things, very good things going on in me. So like I just want to share you guys that be nice to yourself. You can work, but don't kill yourself. Don't stress yourself, especially your body. We only have one body. Health is very important, especially the mental sanity in the midst of the pandemic. So guys, if you have any questions, if you have any more questions about my life here in Manhattan, you guys have something in mind that you want me to share, like about how I budget my finances here in New York, how much do I spend for my grocery in a week. So like, I would like to make those contents. If you guys are interested, leave a comment down below, and I would happy to share with you guys. And if you have any questions, suggestions, you can contact me through my Facebook or social media. I'm usually on Instagram, and so like, I have TikTok, I have Twitter. So yeah, so if you guys have a question, guys, as I will say it again, I read all your comments on my Instagram, but sometimes I don't have time to reply, but definitely I am reading it. So thank you so much, guys, for all the support. And if you guys like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching, guys. I hope you guys learned something from this. Even you're not living in New York, but you're living in a very busy life, like yeah, maybe you can apply this strategy, like be nice to yourself. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and lots of love from New York. Mwah. On my face, I'm running away.